Over the last few years, we have seen a lot of NASCAR drivers retire or leave the sport, which has left us with a lot of young drivers and old drivers who really aren't even that old. So I did some research a few days ago and came up with the top 10 oldest NASCAR Cup Series drivers, and I'm ready to share them with you right now. Number 10 is number 11, Denny Hamlin. Denny is 37 years old and he has drove the same car with the same sponsor for his entire career. Denny is very competitive and he still has a lot of years left in him, and I'd be very surprised if he ever drives any car other than the number 11 FedEx Toyota. Number 9 is Paul Menard. Paul has been a NASCAR Cup Series driver for many years, but he only has one win, and that was at Indianapolis back in 2011. He has been very strong for the Wood brothers so far in 2018, and he has sponsorship behind him, so look for Paul Menard to continue racing in the NASCAR Cup Series for a few more years. Number 8 is Martin Truex Jr. Martin struggled to find victory lane for a lot of his career, but over the last few years he's been winning tons of races. It seems like he's found a good home at Furniture Row Racing, and look for Martin to be a force in the NASCAR Cup Series for many years to come. Number 7 is Kahne. Kasey started his career by replacing Bill Elliott in Ray Evernham's number 9 car, and he's picked up 18 wins over his career, and he will now set his sights on getting Levine Family Racing their first Cup win. Number 6 is Clint Bowyer. Clint started his career in 2005 and ran his first full season in 2006, and he hasn't missed a race since. He seems to be very happy driving the number 14 car, and look for him to still have a few more years in the Cup Series, but even if he does retire from the Cup Series, I could see Clint having a blast in the Truck Series. Number 5 is Kurt Busch. Kurt has been around a lot of controversy throughout his career, but over recent years he seems to have settled down a lot. He's in his 5th season driving for Stewart-Haas Racing, but this may be his last year driving the number 41 car, as Cole Custer might have his ride in 2019 if Kurt doesn't perform as well as he needs to. Number 4 is Ryan Newman. Ryan has been a very consistent driver for Richard Childress over the past 5 years, but he only has one win in the number 31 car. He has made it far into the playoffs multiple times and almost won the championship in 2014. His contract should be up after 2019, so it'll be interesting to see what Ryan Newman decides to do after 2019. Number 3 is Jimmie McMurray. Jimmie's Cup career started with a bang as he won in only his second Cup start. However, it took him 5 years until he would find victory lane again, but since then he's won 5 more times for a total of 7 career victories. Number 2 is Kevin Harvick. Kevin may be 42 years old, but he's as strong now as he ever has been. However, the day will come when he has to retire, and when he does, I bet he'll have a job with the Fox broadcasting team. Number 1, everybody already knows it, it's Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie is 42 years old, just a few months older than Kevin Harvick, and Jimmie has won just about everything there is to win in NASCAR, and he will definitely be a first ballot Hall of Famer.